he shoves it in a tomb.
A nice new tomb that had never been used.
So, in the meantime, the chief priests and the Pharisees have this little meeting, and they're like,
Well, there's some rumors that this body of Jesus's, he said he was going to come back to life in 3 days. I don't know.
so we can't really have that happen.
His disciples might try and pull some shenanigans.
So, let's put a real big rock in front of the cave.
And 2 soldiers stationed on each side.
Nobody's getting in, nobody's getting out.
Then, a few days later, after the Sabbath, 2 ladies, Mary and Mary, started walking to the tomb to anoint Jesus' body with oil and spices.
But on their way there was an earthquake!
And the soldiers that were there were so frightened
That they fell over.
dead.
And the rock was not
Almost.
in front of the tomb anymore. It was gone.
And a huge angel of the Lord came and he sat down on the rock. And the Marys looked up at him just terrified. And the angel said, "Don't be afraid.
You looking for Jesus? He not here. He gone.
He's risen just like he said he
Just
would.
like he said he would.
So go to Galilee, tell his disciples that he is risen."
So they started running to go tell the disciples. And then, who did they see but
Jesus. And they were so excited they got down on hands and knees and they're like, "Jesus, you're alive, you're alive." And he's like, "Yes, I'm
Hey,
alive."
Go tell my disciples to meet me in Galilee. And they were like, okay.
So
then
they went
kept
off.
going.
But the religious leaders found out about what happened. The guards came and said,
And they were very nervous, and they were like,
What had happened was-
there was an
I don't know what's
earthquake.
happening.
So
"The body's gone."
everything was real bad.
The religious leaders were like, "This won't do. How did this happen?"
So they decided to bribe them.
So they said, "Okay, if anybody asks, here's the story.
You say, we fell asleep, and the disciples took the body. That was it.
If anything happens to you, like, we'll take care of you. Here's your money." There it is. Meanwhile, the disciples went to where Jesus had told them to meet on the mountain.
And they were waiting there, and then Jesus
who should
showed
appear?
up.
Jesus.
Jesus.
So they were so excited, but there were some that doubted, and they began to worship him.
And they just worshipped all day long.
And then Jesus said to them,
Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit,
teaching them to observe all I've
things
commanded
that I've
you.
commanded you.